I want to empower you to finally get the sleep that you need. The truth is, many of us actually know some of the reasons that we struggle with sleep, yet we don't make a change. So for today's exercise, I want you to go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pen, and we're going to do an exercise together. So there are many reasons that many of us struggle with sleep, and I want to help you to determine what some of these reasons are and help you make a plan together. So go ahead and grab that piece of paper and a pen and come back. So to start off, we're going to determine your why you want to make a change, why you want to sleep better, something that is more powerful than any excuse that you can make for not making a change or not moving forward with making some adjustments to your habits so that you can start to sleep. So go ahead and on your piece of paper, you're going to write a number 1 at the top. So go ahead, write that number 1, and what I want you to do next to that 1 is I want you to list down all the reasons that you worry about not getting enough sleep. This could be things such as negative health effects, or how it's going to affect your performance at work, your concentration, your memory, or your confidence, or however lack of sleep is affecting you in your life. So go ahead and write down that list. If you're watching the replay of this video, go ahead and pause it and come back when you're ready. Okay, awesome. So now that you have that list, we're going to go even deeper. Next to every single reason that you listed, I want you next to it, or just below or near it, is to write down what it would mean for you if you didn't make a change in every single one of those areas. For example, if you are worried about weight gain from lack of sleep, which is something that does happen to many people, what would that mean for you if you didn't make that change? Maybe that would mean some negative health consequences, like maybe hypertension or high cholesterol, or just the negative health consequences of that weight gain. So for every single reason that you listed, go ahead and write next to it what that would mean if you didn't make a change in that area. So go ahead and do that next to every item that you listed. And if you're watching the replay, pause it. But if you're watching live, go ahead and just start to think of ideas in your head, and we will move forward. Awesome. So now that you have an even deeper list going on, things are a little more impactful or meaningful. I want you to go through that whole list, and I want you to circle every single item that is the most meaningful and impactful for you. Usually these are the ones that bring up a lot of emotions. So I want you to narrow it down to 1 to 3 items in that list. And then when you have that, come back to this video. So this is awesome. Now you have the most meaningful and impactful reasons right now, all narrowed down. We're going to turn that into a why statement so that you can print out your why statement, put it on a bathroom mirror, or put it somewhere in your house, or maybe you can put it in the background of your phone, or like the lock screen, so that you can see that why statement every day. So I'm going to give you 3 examples of a why statement that you can use as a guide to create your own. So the first one is to be a positive role model for my kids so that they can learn how to make healthy choices and learn to respect their body and health. Number 2, to have more energy and concentration so that I can do my best work in my business and be proud of what I have accomplished. Or number 3, to reduce the risk of disease so that I can live a longer and healthier life with more time to make a difference in the world through my purpose. That is a very powerful one for me, is that one. But use that as a guide to create your own why statement using the 1 to 3 items that you narrowed down to. Go ahead and pause the video if you're watching the replay and do that now. Awesome. So now you're going to write a number 2 on your paper. So for number 2, I want you to start to list down any gut feelings or anything in your intuition that's telling you that may be causing you to struggle with sleep. Anything that comes to mind, even if people have told you in the past that it couldn't cause problems with sleep, I want you to write it down. You can also list down items that you know for sure are causing you sleep, so you can create a nice list of things to focus on. So go ahead and do that now. If you're watching the replay, pause the video and you can come back when you're ready. So now on your piece of paper, I want you to write number 3. I'm going to list off some common habits that can cause us to have trouble sleeping, or can help us to have better sleep. And I want you to write down any of the ones that possibly pertain to you, or any that you're not doing that could possibly help you sleep. So I'm going to list off these items and go ahead and write down the ones that might pertain to you. So the first one is supplements and medications that could be causing you to have trouble sleeping. It's important to always research your medications and your supplements for any kind of side effects that could cause you trouble sleeping. You may need to take them in the morning instead of at night. For me, this is a big one. I've had multiple occasions where I've had new supplements that I was taking and I started struggling with sleep. And I didn't realize why. I was trying everything, and then as soon as I take the supplement away, all of a sudden I'm sleeping good again. And this happens with me with supplements that aren't even known to cause insomnia. So even if there isn't a correlation, you can do trial and error and see if any of them possibly are causing you to have sleep issues. The next one, caffeine. Are you having more than 3 cups of coffee a day? Caffeinated coffee or energy drinks? And are you having them past 12 p.m.? Next one is sunlight. Are you getting at the bare minimum 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight, getting outside in the outdoors every day? If not, go ahead and write that down. Next is evening lights. Are you turning on your lights, keeping your lights on in your house until late at night, close to bedtime, without even trying to dim them down as minimal as possible? If not, write that down. How about when you go to bed? Do you have a racing mind? Do you have a lot of thoughts going through your head? Do you feel like your brain doesn't shut off? If so, write that down. Next is stress. Do you have a lot of stress during the day? And then do you have a good stress management protocol? Do you have a way to deal with that stress? Last, electronics. Within 1 hour of bedtime, are you on your cell phone, your laptop, or a tablet, and that could be affecting your sleep? If so, write it down. Awesome. So now that you have this list, let's move forward. What I want you to do is, for all these items from number 2 and number 3, I want you to put them in order of easiest to hardest to tackle, or to make that adjustment or any of those changes. And I want you, this is going to be trial and error. I want you to work through this list. Start from the beginning. You can do 1 a week. Whatever's easiest for you, you're going to tackle them one by one until you figure out what actually helps you sleep better, what doesn't. It's kind of like an experiment, and it's going to be worth it. You'll start to sleep better. It'll be better in the long run. And don't forget to reference your why that we created in the beginning. Make sure to put it up in your bedroom, maybe where you get ready for bed. You can put it there and just remember that why and reference back to it often. So that's it, you guys. What I want you to do is comment below in the comments section with what your why is. I really find it interesting to see what other people's whys are, and we can kind of learn from each other. So that's it. And if you haven't yet downloaded my free checklist to optimize your bedroom for better sleep, go ahead and download it now. It will really help. I will post a link below. Go ahead and do that. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.